Welcome to DCA Adventure. I'm your host, Jay, back again with another cryptocurrency market update. You guys, if you like our content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. This is not financial advice. Trading is very risky. You guys know the spiel. Don't be trading with all your rent money, your food money, your diaper money. You know all that good stuff. If you guys are interested in trading tools, learning how to trade, get in like a signal group, private channels in the Discord, join the DCA Patreon group, join my tier, Trading with the View. By doing so, you guys are going to get access to a couple different tools, like 7 or 8 good ones to actually use when trading. You're going to get access to the signal group and all kinds of good stuff. And the Patreon, you know, once a month we do a special Patreon show, so you get access to that. Super awesome. Check out the links in the description. We have links for VPNs, several different exchanges, Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, Coinbase. I do believe all those are down there. For deposit bonuses, if you're leverage trading, Bybit, Phemex is perfect for that. If you're into stocks, check out Firstrade. 0 deposit, you will get a stock for free. Just pretty sweet. And then you can trade that stock in for crypto. They are trading crypto over there on Firstrade now, and it is free trading, so 0 trading fees. What up, helpful crypto miner? How you doing, buddy? John Germain, how you doing, brother? I'm gonna jump right over to CoinGecko. We got Bitcoin up 3.4% for the week, coming in at $23,984. Ethereum still making moves at 11.6% for the last 7 days, 1,895. Ethereum's looking pretty good. It's doing some pretty bullish things on the chart. So is Ethereum Classic. We got BNB down 2.4%, coming in at $317. For any of the guys in the DCA Patreon, link for that is in the description. Join it. Check out the free channels. All weekend I was posting trades, different trades that I was doing in the free Trading with the View channel. So there's several free trades you could have taken advantage of. Worked out pretty good, but I was shorting all weekend, shorting the tops of a lot of these crazy altcoin pumps. I was trading it mostly over on Bybit and PancakeSwap, checking out the leverage. Still testing leverage on PancakeSwap. There's still a few things on there I really don't understand with the user interface, but I'm getting used to it. It's just hard for them to answer questions, you know what I mean? You message support and try to ask a question how something exactly works, and it just sends you through a bunch of bullshit of helpful tips to read through. What up, Nefarious? What up, Mikkel? It's a tipping point. Either it goes full bear again or it continues this crazy. My bet is bullish breakout, failed, and woof. It's got a huge downside. You know, I'm bearish short term, at least for like where we're at right now as far as structure and how everything goes. I'm looking for the downside too. There's quite a few bearish things. Like if you're looking at the Bitcoin log growth curve chart, we're outside of that curve right now. We're underneath of it, and it is acting as resistance. Bitcoin's never done that in the whole history of that chart, so that doesn't look very good for it either. And there's a few other things, and we'll just jump right over to TradingView. Link for this is also in the description, so go make a free account. Join the Discord. Hit me up in the Discord. Message me Variant 8, and I will give you some free tools. But this is the weekly Bitcoin chart. This is the Bitcoin all-time history index. If you want to look at this exact chart, you can go click up here, top left, and just type Bitcoin. You get to BITC, and it should just pop up with Bitcoin all-time at BIT, and it should be down here. Oh, gotta have the C. Right there, Bitcoin all-time history index. Anyways, you guys see on the weekly that we have these bear flags. So this is another bullish or bearish scenario that we need to be looking at and paying attention to. We got these huge bear flags. This really big one here, and we're doing the same exact pattern here. Now you can do this little giddy up where you can take the length of the pull, so you're going to go to the top and you're going to bring it down to support of the pattern. You're going to take that line and you're going to bring it over to support on that pattern, and it's going to give you a rough guesstimate of where your next one's going to be. So I mean, it got you pretty close, within $500 of where we came down and touched. So if we were going to do the same thing and take the pull and go down to support, that's crazy. I don't think it would go back down to 3,000, but that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Looking on a weekly chart, measuring with the pulls, definitely 13K would be like my worst case scenario bottom on Bitcoin. So if this bear flag breaks down and it plays out, definitely be looking for that 13K, 13.2, super possible. On the weekly too, we have closed above the 200-week moving average, so that's one bullish thing. We do now have 2 confirmed candles above it, which is pretty good. So I mean, are we going to ramp up? We got, let me see, 4 days, 23 hours left in this weekly candle. If we close again above the 200 week, we're probably going to spike, and you know, spike up to that 28, to that 20, 29, 30K area, and then probably reject there and fall back down. That would be my guess. That's what I'm betting on happening. Betting it fate smells down hard to 22.6 or 22.4. We hit target 1 on the harmonic at 23.72, then come back to the XA point, and if it follows through, it'll go to target 2 for the point. It's 22,600. Thing is, ETH has a huge market upside with the merge happening. So what are you guys doing that are holding ETH, that are mining ETH? Are you selling at the merge, before the merge? What are you doing? You holding on? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think that Ethereum is really going to blow out in price after the merge? I would think really the only reason why it's worth what it is because of the miners. You know, a good 75% of that is from the miners. I mean, there's tons of shit built on it, but I don't mess with anything Ethereum because of gas fees and stuff. And you can go do it somewhere else for, you know, 20 times less the price. So why wouldn't you do that? I don't get why people trade and do NFTs and do different stuff on Ethereum blockchain or anything Ethereum related. I don't get it. Go down to the daily. Get the bear flags off there. And we're way overextended on the oscillator as well. You see that the oscillator printed a big top. Definitely in the overbought, way in the overbought, and we're still a lot of assets are playing this pattern where we're doing this bear flag. A lot of assets have popped, and what I mean by that, a lot of assets made their move and covered this gap, this area right here where there's really no resistance. Quite a few of them, like CHZ, made a nice move. It went crazy. I took a short on it. I mean, it's probably still actually good for another short entry as well, because it's pumped up there again. There was you'd have to look back in the Discord. There was all kinds of different trades that I took. I can't remember really right offhand, but there was I was 7 for 7 or 8 for 8 by the end of the weekend. What up, Oz? I think it'll shoot to 5K, but it'll be interesting how it does. The gas fees will be severely cut down after the merger. Transactions will be faster as well. Right, for Ethereum, but what about all the stuff that was built on Ethereum? What happens to all that? Are they gonna like have to, they're gonna have to merge too, right? Thanks, brother. It's been a while since I've had like a decent amount of time to really sit down and plan some trades out, so it was nice hammering down on some shorts. I was short hunting. I didn't long anything. I did not take one long trade. Everything I did was short. I know I did short SHIB. SHIB went way up. It went up like 32%. We took a short on that. That was a public trade I posted. So if you took that, we'll look at that chart as well. I think it was right here. And we shorted the 200-day moving average on SHIB. And this, again, this was what I posted in the public Discord. So if you joined that and you were in there, you would have seen this. This first big green candle came and I took my trade at the first one. The first rejection, I took it right there. And it was like right below this green line actually is like kind of where I took my profit. And it is pumping again, and it's making a bull flag pattern as far as on the daily. It's making a nice little pennant. So expect another pop up or an M pattern. If it ends up being an M pattern, I'm going to short it again. Yeah, SHIB was definitely a sexy pump. It was interesting, and it was a good one to win too, because like I said, I always trade these moving averages. And right now we're set up in a bear market as far as the moving averages go. So taking the short, this is why you short them or short all the pumps. You know, it's kind of hard getting your longs. Look how many times you would have went long here on SHIB. I mean, Jesus. Followed her pretty dang close there. Oh, we'll definitely take a look at XLM. I took a short on Doge as well. I shorted Doge. I did do that. I got a nice scalp short on Doge. Every one of them was pretty close to 100% trades using 10 and 20x leverage. So if you are leverage trading, I know helpful. You're starting to get messed around with leverage and stuff. Definitely stay off cross leverage. Get down to 3 to 5x on your altcoins. And like with Bitcoin, it's pretty safe to go, 10, 25x on Bitcoin. Get the feel for it. And once you get in your groove, go move up, go 15x, go 20x. But yeah, we did really good on the SHIB trade. And if you look back in the Discord, you guys can go back and look at all the trades that were in there that I posted. There's quite a few of them. Here's XLM, what we were looking at. We drew a breakout trade when me and Helpful was talking about this in the Discord. He drew a chart, I drew a chart, kind of drew this pattern in here. It broke the bottom of the pattern, so if you went short, you did good. And remember, Helpful, I told you in the Discord that watch for a drop to that 21-day moving average. Probably going to bounce off of that, and then so on. And that's exactly what's happening. So if broke the pattern, could have went short. I probably would have taken my profit by now at the 21. Taken my profit because it did reject there. It bounced. And the new daily candle just happened at 22 hours and 45 minutes left in this next daily candle, and it's already pumping up pretty green. So hopefully you jumped out there. But this is where it gets kind of hard, and I probably, in my opinion, would have sat on my hands on this breakout trade, and the only reason why is because of how big and significant this area of support is underneath of the pattern. So you have a real fine-tuned trade that you're going to have to do in there if it breaks short, which it did. So good job if you took the short at 12 cents and you came down and got out. Well, you'd have been right at 12.3, and you would have got out at almost 12 even, 12.1. And that doesn't sound like a big move, you guys, but using leverage, that's a pretty big move. You can make a lot of money just off of that little couple penny move, half penny move, you know what I mean? And you're right, helpful, you still have time, because look, we break the pattern, and this so far is being picture perfect, right? So we break the pattern, we're coming back, we're going to test this as resistance now. We're going to test this line as resistance. If it rejects here, you should be good. It should then drop again and test this area of support. Remember, every time we test support, it gets weaker. Every time we test resistance, it gets weaker. Definitely have your stop loss back inside that pattern, in my opinion. Yep, that's why, as of right now, man, still for right now, on certain things, I'm only shorting pumps. Like now, Ethereum Classic on the daily chart is starting to set up into a bull run. We'll look at it, and I'll show you guys exactly what we want to see Bitcoin and everything else do with moving averages. Ethereum Classic is doing it right now, and it's looking very nice. We're going to jump over and look at ETH real quick. Alright, so we shorted ETH. I do believe ETH was a public trade as well that I took and posted in the public Discord. And I shorted right here at the red line, took the profit down here on this candle. I think it was like a $315 profit on this one. Why did I take my profit? We were nearing this support area right here, and as of right now we have respected it. You can draw it in there and see it's another little box inside of a box, right? Nice cup handle formation. That's bullish on Ethereum. That 200 is dropping. The 21 and the 50 are heading towards it. They're merging together. That's what we want to see. That's very bullish. We want them to cross over. If we can get back and get price action back above the 200-day moving average, would be awesome. And the same for Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the daily would need to get back above the 200-day moving average. When we go over and look at Ethereum Classic, we're really close, like days away from a golden crossover. So got 2.5 more hours of the semi before the dump. We'll see. We are hitting that 21-day moving average. We are riding this nice trend line. And you notice that when we are doing bear flag formations, you know, we're getting lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. And it's the same thing that we did here, this small one inside of it. This is another bull flag formation, broke down. We got lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. Boom, it drops. And then the same exact thing right here. So lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, and same on top. You got your resistance. So in my opinion, it's probably going to break down until it doesn't. The only way that it's not, that we're going to get in the clear and not do a bear flag, we need to get back above the yellow line. We need to break that resistance, and that's going to be right around that 25,000, 26,000. We're going to have to make support there, and then we have to break the next area. That's at that 28, 29. That's why I was expecting the spike to the 28, 29, 30K area, to this area of resistance. This is old support. This will be new resistance to the right of the chart. We'll go ahead and draw that box and highlight that in there, draw it across. So you want to be looking for it to pop up and hit this box, break above the box, make support before hitting the next area. you know, in through here. As of right now, we're still in the pattern. We're good right now, but we are way overextended on the daily. We are at the bottom. The only good thing we have going for us right now is we got the 21. We know that when we're trading on top of the moving average, they are acting as support. So hopefully it'll keep acting as support. We've tested it a shit ton of times over here, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over 8 days right there, and there's several days here, several days here. So it's not looking good. Yeah, Nefarious, I think there's way more bearish things right now on the chart than bullish things. Right? In my opinion. Especially if you're looking at patterns. You're looking at different stuff. Now on the weekly, we'll get rid of the drawings. One other bullish scenario that we have too is we do have a bullish engulfing candle. Boom, right there. So we had this closing candle, our first closing candle above the 200 week back on the 1st of August. And then the next weekly closing candle ended up being a bullish engulfing. So hopefully that is, you know, that could be a saving grace too, and we still have a chance to make this pump up there, that 28, 29. And that's also where that 21 week moving average sits. So there's a range there, but we have to stay where we're at now. We cannot break down below where we're at now, right? We break this pattern and we break this support. 24, 25, you know, down to 13.5. Anywhere down there is very possible. Very possible. This is 19.4, this area here. So if we break the 17, we went all the way down to 17.5. 18.5-ish area, you know what I mean? So if we break this area and we break out of that pattern, the most sensible play would be down here at the 12,000, 13,000 area, in my opinion. Draw that all the way across, and you know, that area could fail, and then the next best one would be 9,000, 10,000. Now, people thought it was crazy when I was talking about this area, saying that we had very good potential of hitting this area back at the 2018 bull run, the top of it. That's we came down and hit. So it's possible, guys. There in the chart. Now on the weekly, we do have a buy. We are not overextended. We're actually down in the oversold area. Got the green buy. We got the momentum clipped off on the blue. We got the nice wave up. So, you know, this could potentially be a bottom as well, depending on what time frame you're looking at it. So, a lot to take in there, though, right? You know, you got your bullish engulfing. You got your 200 week acting as support on your daily. You got your 21 week acting as support, but you are sitting in a huge ass bear flag. You're way overextended on the daily. What up, ABMNS Production? How you doing, brother? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There's still a chance you can get out and profit. Only reason why you're still holding. Yeah, entering longs at this point is definitely dangerous. I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. That's why, like I said, I've been knocking these shorts off where it makes sense. Anything that's jumping up, you know, 20, 30%, I'm freaking taking that short. Especially if you're looking left on that asset and there is resistance over there that you can correlate and you can vibe everything together, right? If it makes even more sense, then take it. Like, It made too much sense on SHIB not to take this short. It was stupid not to take it, and I nailed it right at the top. We'll go into the Discord and we'll just show where I posted it, because I posted it right at the beginning, so people can get in there and get this free information, right? That was the right there. It was went short at the 200-day moving average. Well, that was after the trade, so scroll up a little bit. This was Helpful's XLM trade that we were talking about. Told him that his short should be good. So far it ended up good where it broke, so if he took it, he did a good job there. Some more bear flags. Here's where we first looked at it. And then I shorted it immediately after I seen this here. Boom, shorting SHIB, stop loss, pinged everybody. But yeah, this is where I got in at. Not exactly at the top, I was a little bit down. And right around the middles of that area. But yes. Too easy. It was too easy, right? You know, these little tidbits on the moving averages and all that good stuff, it's too easy. And then also, looking left, we started getting resistance over here, so. And see, like, some people would look at this and be like, oh, this is a bear flag. Right here. This is not a bear flag. Okay, bear flags will have higher highs in them and they will have higher lows in them. This does not have higher highs. You actually got lower highs coming down through here, and then you got higher lows going up. So that's just a pennant, and it actually is a bullish pattern, and it did break to the upside on this one. So don't get these confused with bear flags. Same with bull flags. It's the complete opposite, right? Oh man, Nefarious, you're scaring me. It's a very weird seeing the quarterly low than the futures market again are a sign of a major bear hit about to go. It's very possible, man. In my opinion, it is. Only, you know, because of moving averages. I'm looking at the previous closes and the calculation of what all the previous closes are on the different time frames. And there's nothing really super good until you get to like Ethereum Classic. Okay, so when we charted this, and this has been going on into the Discord as well, and this is how spot on a lot of my TA is. Nefarious, he does the same shit where he can draw all the levels and it'll come down and tag everything picture perfect. Do a lot of crayon drawing, but this is what we were drawing, and this is what I was talking about. This is what I was telling everybody that we were looking for. We were trading in this pattern for a long time. I mean, this market structure was huge on this thing on a daily. Said we break this pattern, we want to come down, we want to check this pattern as support, validate, respect, and then take off to the next level. So we did that. We come down, we make support. This line is old. We did this quite a long time ago, but we validated support, took off, made a perfect M pattern. I shorted this. This was a short I took. Posted this trade as well. Came all the way down to the 21-day moving average, which I did not. I got out way earlier. I was happy with my profit. way back here at like $40. It was like $40, 40.50, 40.75 ish, somewhere where I had my profit. So, you know, I left quite a bit on the table there, but it was better safe than sorry. I took my profit because we had a lot of support through here. Well, this would have been old resistance, but that turns into support. But it couldn't have been picture perfect. You could have taken your short up here at the top of your end pattern, dang near a double top, a little past double top area, but still, boom, straight down to that 21-day. Take your profit and go about your day. I mean, these were super easy trades, no brainers to take. But look at the 50-day and the 200-day moving average. They're about to cross. I would say by the 17th or the 18th. Now, I posted this 3 or 4 days ago in the Discord, looking for this golden cross. This is a textbook golden cross. Only happens on the daily. We want Bitcoin, Ethereum to do the same thing, but right now we are gonna make a golden cross, and we are trading above the 200-day moving average. So that is super freaking bullish on Ethereum Classic. And with the ETH merge coming and all that bullshit going down, very possible that Ethereum Classic is going to be the next big thing, right? Super possible. Man, I had such a setup and got blown out when Bitcoin failed. What up, Tech Man? How you doing, brother? Is there a lot of people live currently? Well, thank you for stopping here, buddy. I appreciate you. CHZ Chili's token. This is a fan token. They're doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and I've heard this thing's going bananas. All kinds of different teams and different sports and all kinds of different stuff teaming up with these guys. This thing was pumping like crazy. I was taking shorts. I took a short up here twice. I traded this thing. I shorted it up here at the top. It ended up wicking way down here, and I took a profit, and before the candle closed we had more volume come in and actually pushed it back up. So it was a lucky trade on my account on the first one, but then I did take another trade at the top and already had got stopped out in profit. So what happened, as the price started falling, I started moving my stop loss with the price, and eventually it pumped back up and took me out. But I didn't make two very nice trades with this. And you could probably still jump in a trade right now and take a short on this. You do got some support down here on Chili's, though. It's pretty significant. But you could probably bet that it'll probably retest the 19.5 to 20 cent area again. What up, John Germain? I know, right, Nefarious? What up, Gundy? The other day I had some glitch going on where it was like 99 people watching or something crazy. I mean, it was a crazy amount. Oh, you know, just taking shorts, making trades. Did pretty good for the weekend. Had time to actually sit down and get my head in the game and do some trading, and nailed quite a few of them. I think I was 8 for 8. I'd have to go back and check, but did very good and posted quite a bit public. I was posting in the public channel the whole weekend for everybody to kind of get in, maybe get a feel, take some trades. Still homeless. Need to do 20 or 2-hour streams for the market reads. I wish. What up, MC? I know, right? Every time. Hey, we're only a half hour in on this one and we're going, so that's pretty good. I need to, you see my sweet background, so I've been mining a lot with my 3060, been using it as in my main computer, so 3060, the settings, the 470 driver that I'm using right now sucks bad for streaming, so one of the reasons why I'm not using my camera, because it's just garbage. But I do got this sweet Wrangling Bull background here on a loop, but I need to get a bear one, right? I feel like I'm out of context here with the background because I'm so bearish. I don't like it. What are you guys? You guys bullish? You bearish? I mean, you think Bitcoin's going to bounce here at that 200-week moving average and make its move, or you think we're going to take a crap on the bear flags? I'm wrestling that bull, riding it high. I wish, right? Here is an asset. This is a stock. This is ARDX. I cannot pronounce it. I'll butcher the hell out of that name. But this is one that I've been holding it and doing some trading with. It's making some progress. It had really good earnings call the other day. And very good news for the past several weeks. I've been paying attention to a lot of it. They've hired a crap ton more people. They're ramping up production. They've gotten a lot more licenses and approvals and FDA approvals to make these medicines that they're doing and do these testings and all this stuff. So the projected price on this stock is in the $17 to $18 range. Now we are making our way back up into the dollar, and it's kind of where I bought into it at, was right around $1, and that was back here. It was actually back here I bought into it. It dumped, came back. I held on, and it was like, nope, it's going to the moon, and ended up getting screwed again. So I've been hanging on for quite a while, but there's huge potential with this and what they do. So I definitely think 17 or 18. I still think this thing has potential to go stupid high in gains. So we'll see what it's going to do. It does have a little bit of resistance right around that dollar mark, up to 120. So if we can get above $1.20, $1.30 and make some support, we're going to the moon. So hopefully that happens. Probably going to get a cool off though. I bet we'll come back and probably retest that 200-day moving average right around 87, 88 cents. So if you are into trading traditional stocks, definitely check out Firstrade. Go over there and trade it. Free trading fees, all that good stuff. Crypto will go sky high as soon as the masses find out fiat is going bye-bye. Yes, it will. It's every day there's more and more people getting involved and trying to learn how to use it, and a lot of these younger generations are making lots of monies off NFTs, and I have a nephew that is doing that right now. That's what he wants to do, is make money off NFTs. He doesn't, his parents are kind of nagging him to go to college and go get a job, and he's kind of like, no, you know, I'm going to make money off NFTs and do that. Which, good for him. I blame BlackRock and exchanges trying to make money off liquidations right now. Absolutely, man. Exchanges have been doing some crazy things with crypto, especially with deposits, withdrawals, and different things making you sign, you know what I mean, as far as privacy policies and different shit, like Coinbase and their bankruptcy bullcrap. And I got quite a few. I just got more Celsius bankruptcy papers in the mail. If anybody uses Celsius. But definitely check out Chili's, you guys. There's like 3 or 4 other coins associated with this that are all teamed up, and they are very low in price right now. I don't know exactly what they are, but if you just type in and check out the info on this coin, it will tell you about the other ones. There's 3 other ones. They're very low in price, like I said, and they have not made any kind of movement off any of the news. And usually how this kind of stuff works is if one does it, the others is going to do it. So it would be worth looking at, in my opinion. Maybe pick up a few for the bag, you know what I mean, for a rainy day. Let's go back and look at Bitcoin. Here we go. Are we going to come back and hit that 200-day moving average sitting at $23,240? Got to hold there. We do not want to really break down below this box, guys, at the 17,600. So, scary, scary. Baguette with my crypto. I wish I would buy my baguette with my crypto. That'd be badass. That's right. Soon. ABMNS soon. This is definitely nefarious, especially if this is the bottom, which it very well could be. But we're definitely consolidating. You look at indicators like RSI, for example. Oh, so let's get rid of this one. This one. We look at the RSI, stochastics. And this is on a monthly chart, and this is a dang near lines up with the bottom. The last 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is like the 5th or 6th time the RSI has ever been down in this area in the entire history of Bitcoin. And every time it bottomed out here, we had nice jumps. I might have to stretch the chart to see these ones. But bottomed out, nice jump. So we're bottomed out again down here. Let's see what happens. Now in RSI, normally I don't take the trade until after we cross the 25. So once we get the signal that it's a bullish move, like we do now, the RSI is showing you right now. Let's get this down out of the way. The blue line is above the orange lines. That's signaling buy. That's signaling bullish. I do not buy here. You wait till you have that signal and you are above the 20. You get above the 20 and that's when you take your buy. So like in here, you'd waited till you was here, you'd have taken your buy. Waited till you was here, taken your buy. It's too choppy down here. What if you'd have taken your buy here, you go up here, you come back down here, right? Wait till you're above the 20, take your buys. Above your 20, take your buy. So if we can get back above here on a monthly, get back above the 20, I'm going to take a buy. I'll definitely be a lot more bullish thinking. What up, Ralph Cooper? How you doing, brother? Still think we're going down some more. Me too. Me too. And even if we come back down and test the 50-month moving average, 22.5, or no, that's 22,155. So that's pretty possible too. That's not very good support though. That's just the moving average, right? So 22,000 is probably not going to hold us up if we get back down there. So then we're looking at 19, 19.7, 19.8. 19.7, 19.8 is really all that not significant either, right? You have it here, you have it here, and you have it back here. We'll probably struggle a little bit, but man, I keep going back to this 13,000. I just feel it. Harmonic T2 is 22.6. So 22, where would 22.6 put us at on the chart? 22.6. That's pretty damn close. That 50-month moving average, dude, would would probably line up with that at some point here within the next week or so. What up, Bait Shop Billy? How you doing, Broham? Nice to see ya. Me 3, he says. Think we got more down action to go. I agree 100%. I would like to see it get down into that 13K, and then I would get bullish at that area. I'd get super bullish at that area because of how significant that area of support is, right? I'd get excited. That's when we're buying. There's several different charts, right? So you go to the Bitcoin log growth curve. Like, let's go look at that. We'll pull that up real fast. To look at that chart, you want to go to BLX and look at the liquid index for Bitcoin. This is taking the major exchanges and putting it all into one giddy up. Now the lowest time frame you can go on here is a daily, is the lowest time frame. So daily and up. So now that we're on BLX, we'll go to the log growth curve. Boom, here it is. Look at this on a monthly chart. Reset. I'm gonna log. There we go. Beautiful. Patreons have this tool. You can get this. I made this for the Patreons, but this is using DCA colors. I highlighted the important lines in this. These are just Fibonacci levels that are inside of this curve chart. Now, Fibonacci levels basically are support and resistance, but I do have a Fibonacci tool that you can use if you do not know how to draw it. But you guys can see that we fell. Let me get the moving averages off there. So we fell on the outside of this curve chart. Now we've only done this one other time back here in 2020, COVID, and we was only outside of it for a brief time, but we did get back up inside of there, and but no other time than that in the history have we went outside of this. So we are using this now as resistance, and we need to get back above the blue line, right? That blue line's sitting right around the $40,000, $38,000, and that's coinciding with the support through here. So if you draw that box of support through there, you know, we need to get back above that level on Bitcoin. So it's looking like, you know, be ready for that pop up, guys, to that level, that 28,000, 30,000, and that's going to be the bottom of the box. Look for that pop up. That's what I'm expecting, is probably a spike up to there, a rejection, and then we're going to fully break down. And then you're going back to the daily. Looking on the daily Bitcoin chart, you've seen the big bear flags. So there's all kinds of bullish scenarios going on with this, right? Weekly, we did have the bullish engulfing. So weigh it out, you know what I mean? Be ready for both scenarios, be ready for both sides, because we all know Bitcoin will do what Bitcoin wants to do at the end of the day. And it's definitely very good at doing the complete opposite of what you think. So if you can prepare for both sides, whether you're using two different trading accounts, which I tend to do a lot of times, hedge against yourself, right? If you're hedging against yourself, you're going to win no matter what. One of them trades is going to work. Whether you're going long on this one and short on this one, you're only going to lose on a stop loss every time, right? If you're putting your stops and giving yourself enough cushion, you're using low enough leverage, you can have it set up where you hedge against yourself, and one of the trades will work out. Let it roll, take your profit. But you just got to remember, every time you set it up like that, you're always going to lose whatever your stop loss amount is, plus the fee for the exit. It's a 4-hour pattern painted last night. What you talking about, a harmonic? I might take a chart Liz Cheney. Liz Cheney. Oh God. So if any of you guys got your Celsius bankruptcy papers yet? Anybody use Celsius? It's like, it's pointless even filling the papers out, right? By the time they pay all the other lawyers and do all the other shit, they end up with all the money anyway by the time the bankruptcy's over. The people who invested never get their money back. So it's kind of just like, eh. That's how I feel about it anyway. Politic crap. Hey, you do not have to apologize, Tech Man. Yeah, Nefarious, I never did anything with them. Obviously as an affiliate, so, you know, I did make a little bit off affiliate money, but that was a while ago, so, you know, I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm not filling out the papers. But yeah, it's, you know, I get that kind of shit for stocks all the time. Stocks that go bankrupt, or you have reverse splits, or, you know, I'm always getting shit in the mail for different stocks, and it's crazy. There's been a couple that was worth filling the papers out for, because I got burned pretty bad, but here recently, no, it's just dabbling here and there. And even if you have, you know, 14 cents of a stock, you will get the paperwork if they go under. Rhino's hopefully getting voted out. I hope. I hope so. I hope they all do, to be honest. Ethereum made a really nice cup and handle I charted for you guys last week, and how it does this, it'll do its handle and then squirrely shit, and then boom. Rode right up that 21-day moving average, perfect. But the short was perfect too. I nailed the short and couldn't have got any better than that. I could have let it ride a little bit longer, but I think I took profit pretty good. Exact profit was at 1930. Uh, 1993. That price is not right. It's like 1800. Definitely cooling off though. I don't know what it looks like on a weekly. That's why we took the trade on the Ethereum. I think if we went back in the Discord, I'm almost certain that why we took the trade was because of the 21-week moving average. I'm almost certain is why we went short here. So if you still were in short, it would be a good play. But you see that cup and handle plain as day on the weekly. If that next candle bullishly engulfs. So, like, okay, so rules for bullish and bearish engulfing. So you need the one before to be red. So like right here, we had a bullish engulfing. So our candle before was red. Then the candle next to it, the full body was green. And the best way to kind of think of it is, can the candle after it eat the candle before it? And then are the colors opposite? So this would be a bearish engulfing. Try to find a, or a bullish engulfing, I'm sorry. Try to find a bearish engulfing. This would have been another bullish engulfing. Bullish engulfing. Not many bearish ones, really. That's a good 3 falling method. Gotcha. 3 down candles. Up, 3, yeah. Up, then straight down. Gotcha. Need some soul in your life, brother? Absolutely. Absolutely. So this is what we was drawing last time we charted soul. We'll stretch her on out. My prices are still pretty valid right there. So we'll just go ahead and we'll get rid of them. I'll put new ones up. Down to the daily. Dang near double top over here on soul. Nice perfect freaking M pattern. Play these every time. I will take this short every time. Got right up here to this box of resistance. This area over here, this is old support. That's new resistance to the right. We are acting as support on that 21-day moving average as well. So you got really good support right around that 42, 41.50 area. Very likely it'll probably bounce here and hopefully get above this area. That's not that, well, I guess you get all the way over here to this side of the chart too. That's a pretty significant area. Let's pull this up. Go to about right there-ish. So this is your box from almost $44 to the top of that. It's going to be $54, but $44 is the area we at least need to get above, close above it a few times, 2 or 3 days, get good confirmation candles that we're above it. Remember, we are overextended on most assets right now. We have had a nice cool down though, so look for this momentum wave to maybe start rounding out before taking a trade. For me, I trade moving averages, so I probably would have taken the buy if I would have looked at SOL and seen that we were down by the 21 moving average. I probably would have taken this buy and tried it. But yeah, as of right now, I would wait because we are overextended. So wait for this momentum to kind of round out a little bit and kind of see if we're going to go uphill a little bit more before taking any kind of buy. Or wait all the way until it starts to reset, and if it does start to come up here, nail a short on it. You know what I mean? If it gets up all the way into this area, into that 47, that $50 area, take a short up into that area again, right? Weekly, it's making a humongous bear flag pattern. Okay, like a really big bear flag pattern. So you got your post, got your higher highs, got your lower highs. So this is definitely a bearish pattern. Watch this here, Mikkel. I mean, it could pop. To get above this, to get out of the bear flag, you want to see it close above $60. Right, Nefarious? I'd probably sit on my hands, wait till we're out of this pattern. To be honest with you, I'd draw this pattern in here and trade the break, dude. We break the bottom of that pattern, that son of a bitch is going to go straight down, probably to that $28, $30 mark as the next nice area on SOL. So, and that would be a hell of a trade, dude. You traded that with leverage and traded that down, that $30 down move. You could make quite a nice chunk of money, which I think I'll probably set up for this because this is a pretty plain as day, picture perfect trade. Same with Bitcoin, same with the others that are sitting these bear flags. You can draw these patterns, these channels, and wait for the breakout. Break the top of the channel, buy it, put a leverage long. We break the bottom of that channel, sell it, take a leverage short. Easy peasy trades, guys. And if you're using stop losses and you're putting them back inside your pattern, right around the middle, you'll do good. You will do good. 80-20 trades. 80% of the time you're going to win them. 20% of the time you will get pegged on that stop loss and you'll have to eat it. But you start doing this right and you start getting consistent, you will not get stopped out so much. You know, when you first started, it's like anything, man. You're not just going to be good at trading, right? You're just not going to just do it and be good. You're going to screw up. You're going to lose money. That's why it's always best to use a test net or something of that sort where you can use fake money but still trade real markets and really get the feel for how things go and what you should do in it. And it takes years of practice that you should be doing this before you really start risking any kind of real money, to be really honest with you. But once you get it down, it's easy. It'll come to you so much easier. You'll see the trades. They'll make way more sense on why to take them. You'll have a lot more faith in yourself. And you will not get pegged out. It'll seem like you get pegged out every single time you get in a trade. You're going to get knocked out on that stop loss. And it's going to get old. Like, god damn it, every time I get into a trade, I get knocked out in the first 5 minutes. But see, either you're going too tight on your stops or you're not getting in anywhere close to a support or a resistance area. You're playing in the middle of a pattern. There's all kinds of bad habits that you could be doing that could be screwing you up. So alright, guys, we are at that hour mark. We got the kids' first day of school coming up, so they're excited. Gotta get them ready for bed and get them up early, and it should go super smooth, right? should be able to pull it off without a hitch. And I cut my damn fingers off yesterday at work, so using my mouse right now is pretty painful. Did not trade anything today so far. I've just been kind of looking. The most I've done is this chart right now. I got 3 fingers on each hand taped up. I cut the top off a barrel 4 or 5 months ago, and had the guys at the shop. They were throwing #1 steel in the barrels. Anyways, it got all mixed up, and we were trying to move the barrel, and I grabbed the barrel and tried to roll it. And as I went to use my weight and grab the barrel, I kind of just slid my hand right around that razor sharp edge on the inside of that barrel, and I mean, it just freaking filleted my fingers right open. It was pretty disgusting. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, I'm not going to. If you want to see the picture, join the Discord. I did post a picture of it in there, but I don't want to show it on YouTube in case we get in trouble. Would be our luck. Alright, you guys, have a good night. If you need to chart an asset, you're looking to trade something, hit me up. I haven't been so much active on my personal Discord, been over on DCA mostly, so Bait Shop, definitely hit us up over there, brother, if you don't see me over in mine too often. But I appreciate you guys very much for stopping in. Smash the likes, share the crap out of it, hit me up in the Discord. I will see you guys later.